This is an amazing story of pirates, powers, and the quest to be the king of them all. Gold Roger left behind an awesome treasure that promised fame, fortune, and freedom to whoever found it. The name of that treasure is One Piece. Hello, everybody, and welcome to kind of an experimental thing that we are doing. This is going to be my first edited review of a One Piece chapter. Usually this is live streamed, but I noticed with the other chapter reviewers, what they're doing is doing edited videos so they can show short little snippets of the actual chapter, which I would like to do as well, just to give you an idea and a view of what is going on. Alright, so chapter 1068 of One Piece, titled A Genius's Dream, although I like to call it The Lucc is Loose, because he certainly is. Alright, so starting off in the cover page, we have Caesar Clown and Judge going at it, and the caption underneath the little title for the cover page is, these two used to be in an organization called MADS, and they certainly did. Now, if you remember, MADS is the organization that used to be run by Vegapunk on Punk Hazard, and Vegapunk actually kicked out Caesar for trying to do experiments on children. But MADS used to be an organization for all the smartest people in the world, pretty much all of the scientists and stuff like that. So, getting right into the story, we are kind of at a staring contest between Egghead Island and CB0. As we know, CB0 wants to invade, and they are tasked with killing Dr. Vegapunk. And of course, Dr. Vegapunk, all of his clones, and the Straw Hats really don't want that. So pretty much at the beginning of this, we kind of have Egghead Island, Pythagoras comes over the loudspeaker and is like, "Hello, this is your captain speaking. Please drop off the lawnmower that you borrowed from me last week, and then leave. We don't want you here. So yeah, if you could do that, that would be great. And, yes, please get out of here as fast as possible." And, Kaku's like, "Hey, man, like, why don't you invite us in for, like, tea or something? Like, we've been out here on the ocean for a long time." "Well, actually, there's a Navy base just next door. Why don't you get the F over there?" Of course, the Vegapunks, are all very much aware that this ain't gonna fly. And also, Rob Lucci knows this, and so he's like, "Yo, guys, we're gonna use the, Kuma Seraphim, his abilities, and we just gonna pop right on that island, cause these sea beast monster machine things, this, Ichiro Oda creates submechanophobia, they gonna destroy our ship in about 0.2 seconds. So, they pop over to the island, and of course the beasts destroy it. Now, we kind of, flash over here to, where Luffy is still talking to, Vegapunk, and pretty much Vegapunk starts explaining his big dream for the world. He's like, I want to create, like, a giant energy source that can, like, power the entire world. And Jinbei's like, yeah, but bro, if you make, like, energy, then people gon' fight over it, bruh. And, Vegapunk's like, well, what I want to do here, you see, what I want to do here is I want to make an energy source that never runs out. And I guarantee you this is going to be probably what Vegapunk's voice is going to be like with his tongue out all the time. He's like, there'll be no wars if the energy never runs out. What the secret to this energy is. He explains to Luffy, who Luffy just does not give a crap. He's just like, I ain't here to be a hero, man. I didn't even want to be here. You know? Like, I'm just a pirate dude trying to become king of the pirates. Like, I don't give a crap about your plans. But he's like, you got a funny looking head, dude, so you alright with me. Pretty much Luffy eventually agrees to take, Vegapunk away from Egghead Island, and, Jinbei's like, are you sure you wanna do this, bro? Cause if this dude disappears, we gonna be target number 1 on the world government's list. We gonna be public enemy number 1. Not like we not already public enemy number 1. Anyways, Vegapunk's like, I'm gonna meet you guys upstairs, and he's like, I'm out. And he just completely disappears in front of them. So then we go over to the main workshop floor, where Rob Lucci walking in like he owns the place. Excuse me for a minute. Rob Lucci walking in like he owns the place. And, he walks in, and immediately one of the space monsters goes to attack them, and, so pretty much what happens here is Lucci and Kaku would have been easily killed on Egghead Island, like, long ago, if Stussy wasn't there. Like, I always wondered why Stussy was part of CB0 and was with them, and she's the information person. She knows pretty much everything about Egghead Island, and so she's there to just be like, don't touch that! Don't do that! But she always tells them a bit too late, so... And Kaku is like, I think he's the comic relief of CB0, because Kaku is just pretty much going around trying to, like, defeat everything, and she's like, that's a hologram, there's a laser grid above you, and he just keeps getting hit by these, and Lucci's a straight man, because he's like, why can you not tell us these things before they happen, Stussy? So yeah, they headed, and at this point, the Atlas Vegapunk runs in, and she's like, no one should be causing chaos around here but me. So she runs up to him, and she's about to punch Rob Lucci, and Rob Lucci just goes, I'm a cat! And pulls out his 6 King gun, and just goes boom, and he really does, he really Luffy's her right there, and that sounded bad because Luffy sounds a lot like Rufy, and yeah, no, cut, editor, cut this joke, please, thank you. Anyways, so he 6 King guns her, and she on the floor. But what's interesting is Lucci walks up to her and he says she's still breathing. Which is interesting because she's a robot. Apparently the Vegapunk robots can breathe? Who knew? Anyways, but Lucci says she's still breathing, which is interesting because you wouldn't think Rob Lucci would be concerned with if his enemy was still breathing, but I'm thinking maybe, like, in Lucci's head, he's just like, I don't want to cause too much damage here. Like, if we break one of Vegapunk's toys, like, he could come back really hard at us. So, Maybe he's just trying to be careful there, or cautious. Anyways, so right after this, in the last panel of the chapter, Luffy is like, okay, we're gonna go up using the vacuum, tunnel, and he looks over, and, Lucci's like, Straw Hat, and Luffy's like, Pigeon Guy? And, that is where the chapter ends, with them coming, pretty much face to face again, and I'm excited for the next chapter, because next chapter could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Next chapter could be Luffy versus Lucci, round 2. So yeah. Oda doing real good. I'm real excited for all of it. And, yeah. Alright, well, that is the end of the review. Thank you so much for watching. If you're at this point in the video, thank you. Make sure to, tell everybody about this if they're interested in One Piece. If you have someone in your life who is an avid One Piece manga reader, I definitely want them to be seeing this, because I would love people to talk about, current One Piece with. Anyways, make sure to check out the Patreon at www.patreon.com/AfroX. I'm going to show a little picture of it right here. And yeah, we have Facebook, that is AfroX on Facebook. You can also join the official AfroX fan club group on Facebook. On TikTok, we have AfroX_YT. Yeah. And that is pretty much it. Keep YouTubing, YouTubers. Don't fight the Fro. And One Piece will return. Or One Piece is to be continued on the next piece of One Piece. I gotta get this ending right. We're gonna get it. See you later, YouTube. Bye-bye. Hey everyone out there, AfroX here. Hope you liked the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you want to see. A shout out to our famous patron, our epic patron Calvin C, and our legendary patron, Tricks the Anime Hater. Unspeakable pain. Sparks unbridled